Let's talk about pre-emergent and why it's the most critical step in preventing weeds. What pre-emergent does is it basically creates an invisible sheet over the soil that blocks seeds from germinating. When we block seeds from germinating, obviously we don't have to do a post-emergent weed control. And why is that important? Well, for starters, post-emergent crabgrass control is incredibly difficult to do. We're trying to kill a grass within a grass. So the products we have to spray multiple times because if we spray them really hard and really heavy, we could damage the desirable turf. It's not like a dandelion that has a different leaf structure and different products are used to take care of that. The other thing I want you to keep in mind with pre-emergent barriers is they can be a little bit finicky. And what I mean by that is we don't want to disrupt that barrier. And we can disrupt that barrier in a couple different ways. One of the most common ways we disrupt that barrier is when we're edging sidewalks with a string trimmer. That line is kind of whipping around and busting that pre-emergent barrier on the edges. And that's why you always see crabgrass on curb edges and sidewalk edges. The other thing is if we poke holes in it by aerating, we're literally poking a bunch of holes in this invisible sheet across the soil, and then we're gonna have spaces where weeds can come up and germinate. Other things that can prevent the pre-emergent barrier from working effectively is landscape projects, deck projects, things of that, where you're having equipment in the yard or you're having disruption to the soil. That will break that pre-emergent barrier and you can expect to need to do a post-emergent weed control. Now we also do post-emergent weed control with all of our applications, but the pre-emergent is our best tool. And this is why pre-emergent should never be skipped in your lawn.